Now, dual listing refers to when a company or a security is listed into two different stock exchanges. When a company is listed on the JSE and also maybe in the US stock exchange, that is called dual listing. Right now, the reason I'm talking about this today is because the JSE and the Saudi exchange look at creating dual listings, which is something that will bring an opportunity, which therefore you are going to get some of the companies listed in the Saudi exchange being listed in the JSE, some of the JSE companies being listed in the Saudi. So it will give investors locally to invest into the companies listed in the Saudi exchange, which is something that is pretty exciting, and it will bring an opportunities to investors like us, because we will also have a feeling of investing in some of the companies that are in the Saudi exchange. This is something that is pretty exciting because Saudi Arabia, you know that the companies there are massive, they are great. That is a very good company to invest in. I mean, those that follow soccer, you will know that's why most of your star players, when they are getting close to retirement, they are heading there, because there's money. The amount of money that is there, it's just a lot, which is why a lot of people, even those of big status, going there to make more money, because there's just a lot of money there. So to get to see that Saudi and JSE exchange are looking at doing dual listings, it is something that is pretty exciting. And as I've just explained to you now, dual listing is that, let's say for instance, you'll see ShopRite being listed here and also listed in the Saudi exchange, right? And you will also see some of the companies listed in the Saudi exchange being listed in the JSE stock exchange, right? Offering us as South Africans an opportunity to buy companies listed in the Saudi exchange, which is absolutely great, amazing, because that is a country that is developed, and therefore even the companies there, in terms of performance, we can obviously expect great performance. What it will also do into the companies locally, it will give them a lot of cash injections, because as more investors invest, they can be able to, of course, grow the business, which is something that is so amazing, pretty exciting. It will bring even more growth to some of the companies or to the companies listed in the JSE that are going to be dual listed also on the Saudi exchange. So I'm happy about this news. I'm happy about this story. It is for this reason that I just thought I just come and give it or share it with you, because this new deal that is being struck, or that will be struck between the two stock exchanges, it will offer opportunities to the investors, retail investors like you and me, because we will be able to buy stocks in the Saudi, which I look forward to that one. I just hope we see deals like this in the future, because they give us an opportunity to obviously invest in companies abroad whilst here in the US. So platforms like the Easy Equities, which we use, they are already giving us some of the exchanges like UK and all the other ones that you can invest AUD outside. But to get these companies coming to JSE, I think it's much more special than just investing those companies from their own stock exchanges, because for investors, those of you that know, you know that there are certain restrictions, or there are certain benefits when you are buying a company that is dual listed than buying a company in the New York Stock Exchange directly, right? Because certain things, like if you are a company in South Africa, maybe you want to buy shares with your company outside of South Africa, you cannot do it via platforms like Easy Equity, because I don't think it's allowed as yet, or I don't think it's easier for you to do that as yet. You have to find other routes. But if a company in the US is dual listed in the JSE, then your company can be able to purchase the shares of that company via your Easy Equities platform, right? Which is something that is pretty exciting. I'm happy about this. Personally, I also own, in fact, all my local shares are owned by my company, which is something that, to know that dual listing is coming between Saudi and JSE, it makes me to be really excited, because then I can own some of the Saudi companies with my own personal company, not individually, which these are some of the good things that to me personally I'm looking forward to because of the opportunities that it offers. Otherwise, this we look forward to. I hope it comes as soon as possible so that we can quickly grab those opportunities in Saudi and buy those companies which we look forward to. So tell me what you think about this. I think this is great. This is amazing. This is a very good initiative by both these countries, and I think it will boost their companies. It's a win-win because over and above giving us exposure to invest into those companies here in the JSE, but it will also give those companies more money. It's just that on their side, expenses of remaining listed on stock exchange is going to be more because they need to pay minimum fees this side in the JSE and also in their Saudi exchange. That's the only probably bad side of the story when it comes to these companies. But in terms of investment, investors, they are going to get a lot of investors because it won't be only just the Saudi guys buying their shares, but it will also be us South African guys buying those shares listed in the JSE, or those Saudi shares listed, or those Saudi companies listed in the JSE, which is something that, like I said, it's pretty exciting and we look forward to. Otherwise, with all that, I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. Tell me what you think about this. I think it's pretty amazing. I look forward to, but it is always important that even when those companies come, you do your own due diligence so that at least you are comfortable as you are investing into the stock market. Don't just invest because you hear someone say invest, but it is also important that you do your own due diligence so that at least you are comfortable as you are investing into the stock market. Otherwise, that's all from me. I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.